and welcome to Surviving in Denmark. For unknown reasons, I'm trying again to take my walk from one borgring to another borgring, and this time I'm starting at Trelleborg in Slagelse, one of the older known ones in Denmark. Up here we have one of the longhouses, and over there you can just see green embankments. You have the original ring castle. This is the museum worth a visit, and in the summer all of this green area all the way up behind the longhouse is covered with tents, happy Vikings, camping, feasting, drinking, and of course fighting. If you come to Denmark, I can highly recommend visiting this market. And now I'm going to try walking only 51 kilometers instead of 72. I'm taking the straight road, which is actually more accurate than the one I tried earlier. Now I'm in Slagelse and it's still raining, albeit only a light drizzle. I'm wearing a lot of wool, so it shouldn't be too big a problem yet. But if this keeps up, I'm going to get plenty wet, plenty cold as soon as I take a break. And that would suck. So please stop raining. Not many people know this, but when you reach my age, you can actually rust. At least this is what I'm used to telling people. And I don't want to rust, I want to walk. So here we are on the outskirts of Slagelse. Behind me, an old school windmill. Although with no blades, it's been converted into a home, as far as I can see. The current speed is around 6 kilometers an hour. It would be nice to have it a bit faster, but I brought a lot of snacks and drinks, so far so good. But I better start drinking it, otherwise I'll be carrying all that extra weight. And following this road, I don't have the problem I have on the other one. That is, I have plenty of places to shop. So, like a Viking would forage, I could as well. Also, like here, we have a big old little shop, and I'll pass by many other supermarkets and gas stations and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna die of thirst or hunger. That's good. Yeah, so the rain persisted. I just put away the camera and walked for 5 minutes, and then it picked up. Luckily, I brought my cloak. It's the same cloak I used on my last trip as a tent. So it's pretty watertight, but only as watertight as wool can get. So at some point it will have soaked through, and then the water will be on the inside. And that will suck. But I'm still hoping, against hope, it will stop raining, because this is really hot. So this is the kind of maniac I look like now. Well, at least I'm warm and dry-ish. Here's a fun little house. Welcome to the Viking tourist information. Now I reached Slagelse. Weather is still shitty, but at least I'm in Slagelse city, which is actually rather nice. Plenty of shops, smiling people, kids waving at me, so that's nice. So I just left center of Slagelse and met some of the friendly locals. Apparently they look hungry, and I'm food. I have no bread for you. You are dinner. I'm gonna eat you for you. The rain hasn't exactly let up, but with all the layers of wool, I don't feel thanks, except for me having a very hot time. Lots of sculptures around here, and the local COVID vaccine center. Busy as always. In Denmark we have already started the third shot, the booster shot for senior citizens and those in the targeted areas. but I'm still waiting for mine. That's no good. The wind is picking up. It's actually quite cold, so I'm guessing soon it will be about 7 degrees or something. I'm only wearing linen pants. No wool there. Straight ahead, as you can see. The modern main road is just about where the old Viking road would have gone. It makes sense, because why would you put a road in another location than between the two major cities, I should say. But it is demoralizing though, because you can see how far you have to go before something new pops up. Yeah. So now the sun is slowly beginning to reach the horizon. It's getting darker, and I'm only like less than 20 kilometers into my 51 kilometer walk. It had to stop raining, yeah. And I'm beginning to get wet. My pants are soaked. But not calling quits yet, because if it stops raining and I keep this pace up, I will be dry soon enough. But it would be nice with some dry pants, maybe even some dry socks. So I'm not completely soaked yet. Hard to tell with you. But definitely wasn't the days to take a walk. But now we're here, so what can we say? I'm getting very close to Sorø. The forest I'm walking through is like the boundary to Sorø city. Yeah, so, as you can see, the rain has lessened enough for me to get rid of the road. It's still a bit rainy, not too much. It was wet enough for me to having to wring out my hat twice, and I've been wringing out my cloak because I'm wearing it like this against my chest, and it was actually soaking through to the bottom of the edges and dripping onto my pants. On the good side, I put up my shield on my back, using the cloak as a counterweight, which means that I can move a bit faster than when I have the shield on my hip. And with the strap just put over like this, so there's no extra weight on my shoulder. I'm now in the proper Sorø city, and I just crossed the lake and a real nice restaurant with the boot. And now, like 800 meters of city left, and then it's the open highway again, the main road. And then it will take me, can't remember how long it took me last time, but I think it was around an hour and a half to get to, no, it was longer, 2 hours to get to Ringsted. Maybe some dinner and a short rest, and then on. So I guess I better get some filming before it gets too dark. I had a short stop in the outskirts of Sorø. I found a shop where I could get an energy drink, sugar-free, and a piece of chocolate. Definitely not sugar-free. And now I'm on the road again, semi-running to get warm again, because even though I only stopped for 5 minutes, I am really chilled. The cloak is on again, and the people attempt to conserve some body heat. But I'm guessing at this rate I will be up and at running speed again in maybe 10 minutes. That's a good trip to Ringsted. I think it's a lake in there, but it's getting kind of misty. You can see it must be the lake. Can't wait to get to Ringsted and some hot food, but I'm not forgetting the real goal is to get to Borgring in one go today. So if I'm not keeping up with the time, no dinner for me. I have plenty of snacks in my bag, I'm not bringing them home, so they are going to get eaten this time. Don't want to carry around unwanted luggage. So extra tempo, maximum effort, forward. Well, howdy y'all. There's still some light left. I got the high tempo, at least above 6 kilometers an hour. That's good enough at this point, but I am feeling my age. My legs is a combination of rather cold and rather sore. My feet feels like they've been wet for too long, so they are beginning to get a bit squishy. That's not a good sign. I can remember this from one of my first trips. I have the anti-blister cream, I have the good socks, I have some extra socks on, but I did not bring spares, and I'm regretting that right now. Change over to dry socks would have been very nice. I've passed the halfway mark, so at least 20 kilometers left. Can't wait. But I can see the last big hill before I get to Ringsted. So maybe a kilometer and a half, and then it's downhill for a long while until I get to Ringsted, and then it's uphill the rest of the way. Yeah, I know the light is not great, but I just wanted to show you the weather I'm walking in. So thank you, cars, for providing illumination. Still a long ways to go. Hope you're enjoying yourself in your warm houses. I'll do the walking for you today. Bye bye. Hey, just having a quick pit stop. I was checking out my gear, even though my cloak is soaked. And you can see my bag is getting wet through the cloak. And my shield edge is not very nice. My kaftan is actually quite dry. My inner woolen shirt is completely dry. And my linen shirt is completely dry. My pants, my linen pants, however, is definitely wet. As you can see, wool transports water exceptionally well downwards into the linen pants. And my modern shoes. This hat has been completely soaked 4 times. I could wring it out, and it's actually quite dry already now, even after a short stop here at the bus stop. I'm throwing in the towel for today, not because my legs are actually okay. My knee sucks, but the wind is really picking up, so the rain is like flying in this direction, and around 5 degrees without the wind chill. It's getting pretty cold in my summer pants. Now I'm going home eating. One of my friends is picking me up, and then maybe, if I'm up to it, I'm actually driving back to complete the trip with some dry socks and some dry pants. But if this wind does not go down, I am calling it for today and trying again maybe next weekend. I don't know. See you. Normal cotton socks. These are not worth anything other than a bit of cushion. Yeah, but they are quite wet. Let's check the woolen socks. I'm thinking they are quite wet. Ah, not too bad actually. I've had the worst. Ah, there we go. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, a nice color even. Nasty. Oh well.